Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Beta. We are at the Skyhook Boulder, deep in the Terrance Bay Wilderness area. I've been working the lines here in order of difficulty. This is a brand new boulder of outstanding quality in a stunning location. When I develop a new boulder, I typically work the lines in order of difficulty, going from lowest to highest difficulty. So far, I've recruited Seb to do the impressive dyno on the front of the boulder. I've recruited Jen to do the slab line on the small boulder beside the large main boulder. And I have done moderate warm-up line on the smaller boulder, as well as stunning crack line that runs the entire length of the boulder to the very top. Up next is a line I think I might be most excited about. That's because the style of the climbing here just appeals to me so much. What we have is a series of holds that are relatively in-cut, but they're all at awkward angles, side pulls and underclings. So there's no down pulling holds anywhere on this climb. As well as, you can see from the rope hanging here, it is dead vertical. Once lines become a little bit slabby, then they can only become so hard. On granite, slabs top out at around V7 because of the fact that we're dead vertical here. And as well, the holds are actually under the bulgy section and it tips you back. The grade is going to be able to be higher than that sort of slab maximum. I'm excited about that because the slippery feet, balancy style of climbing might be my favorite style of all. One of my all-time favorite sends is a little-known problem that I developed at Windy Boulder called walking shadow. It has the best and hardest footwork of any climb currently established on Nova Scotia granite. This climb here reminds me of that. Jen was working it with me last session and she independently made that same observation, saying that it reminds her of walking shadow. Very slippery, difficult footwork on Gastons, underclings, the whole way to the top. I am super excited for that. I feel like despite the warm conditions today, the fact that the holds are in cut, the climb is relatively few moves, and there's so much weight on the feet, I might have a decent chance at sending. In order to maximize that possibility, I'm going to do the warm-up routine that I recently featured in a Grip Gains Extras video. We have the direct drive resistance trainer and the micro and the crusher. What I'm going to do is run through both 50% 1 rep max in 10% increments up to 1 rep max. The crusher warms up the arms and the forearms with a large volume of muscle being worked, and the micro gets the skin ready for the very sharp, very small holds that I'll be negotiating here on the proj. I'm going to jump right in, starting 70 pounds on the crusher for 30 seconds. Doing my warm-up. Well, all right, let's go. Can I do it from seating? It's kind of chill. Just doing it in the dirt. And I brought a little, look, see, I brought a pad for the tree to protect it. I am blasting through this warm-up today because I don't have somebody one repping on the device.
I had to learn how to pull it.
I wonder if I can sit down with both hands and then drop one. Oh yeah.
That might help.
Yeah.
To do the first pull.
Yeah. It's getting real. Boop. Boop. Whoa. Oh, it's just pulling me up. 150. All right, we've hit body weight. We're gonna go 160. That, even this lazy version I'm doing where I'm basically laying down on the pads, it's getting my my breathing elevated, enough carbon dioxide production to cause a ventilatory response. Okay. Woo. I'm gonna stop at 175 on crusher. This is a warm-up. I'm not trying to do a new PR out here. Next up, I'm gonna warm up on the micro. That's gonna get me ready for the small holds and reduce the beginning of session fingertip pain. 40 pounds on the micro. Gonna do 30 seconds here, both sides. Hey, sweetie. Not supposed to be on the pads. I've switched to the left hand, combining my warm-up with some dog cuddles. She knows she's not supposed to be on the pad right now. She's got me trapped right where she wants me. Yep. You're a bad Beasla. 50 pounds, left hand. I'm keeping this one short. 60's getting pretty heavy. I can feel some residual soreness from the last session. That was a pretty good training sesh out here at the sunset session I did with Jen. Let's hope this extended warm-up protocol can mitigate some of that. All right, 70, I'm gonna have to focus. This is gonna be a real effort here. Okay, pretty chill on the right hand. More of an effort on the left. 75 is up next, half body weight. So this would be a body weight hang. Gotta focus. Whoa. Yep, 75 is real. Whew. It's good though. I think I'm gonna call it there. That's close enough to 1 rep max, and forearms are feeling pretty good. So my game plan now, I'm going to be strategic to maximize my chance of sending this line today. So I've done a good warm up here. Next thing I want to do is make sure that I'm well rehearsed on that top out. It is a little tricky. I just unlocked it in the last session, and it took a fair bit of work to find the holds up there in the right sequence. Now that I know how it's done, it's not bad, but I want to refresh myself on that. So I'm going to throw a harness on, chalk up, and work that top. I pulled on the start moves just to get a little bit of warm up, and I felt the same thing I felt last time, which is hands feel great, but the feet aren't warmed up. So for outdoor climbing, it's maybe not as revolutionary as Ben's gym is finding it in the gym. Because
you gotta put your climbing shoes on to warm up.
Yeah, you gotta put your.
You mentioned that last time.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta do the warm up in your climbing shoes. Oh, it is slimy feeling.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Oh, nasty. I need to tick this hold. Slimy. Oh, Jen, I can't top that out yet. It is like way too slimy. Oh, this feels like summer. All of that positivity that I opened this video with is like,
Down the drain.
it is straight out the window right now. Oh, that feels horrible. And it's not inspiring for like, oh yeah, I just want to hop on and send goes. All right, Jen, how are the temps today?
Crap.
Yeah, temps aren't good. It's a really humid, sort of sticky day. So I was overly optimistic. This would be in the shade and it'd be okay and I'd get warmed up, but it feels awful. All right, well anyway, I am going to give it some send goes. I haven't given up hope, but I'm not psyched.
You should be psyched, because you're gonna send.
Like, even her hype is not convincing.
Great, best day ever.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna get this over with. I just want to start gripping.
Just came out here to grip.
I wanted to start gripping and come back in the fall when it's good. I need this one though. This is for sure. Let's see this too. Ah! Ah! Feet are so difficult. Okay. That is horrible.
That looks harder. Wide foot. Oh, that looks better.
That's way better. Problem is then I have to... Okay. Way
That
easier.
looks, yeah,
Way easier.
way better.
Okay, there's a chance. Ugh. Yeah. Okay.
That looked like it was good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did you just not use that foot that you
think I
left
should-
when you went to? Like, didn't you before go straight up to here?
Yeah. The problem I'm having is that I want a foot I want my right foot up first, because going from here all the way up is a really big.
high.
Well, it's scabby, and this one I really want to place delicately because it skates too. And so I think there's a couple of smears, Jen, that look like acceptable. No, it's so specific. If you move them like a couple inches, it doesn't work at all. Oh.
Left. Left. Right. Left. Yeah, there.
Ah! Where was I?
You were here. I'm just gonna go over. Like, it was really close. I don't know what am I supposed to say.
No. Left is correct. It's just confusing. Yeah, no, I mean, that's right.
You had your toe like here, and then on this, like just the toe on that at the very end, but just like a bit more. Oh man!
Yeah.
I thought you were sending.
Well, if I didn't fuck that up, I would have. Woo! Ah!
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, my tips hurt so bad. That's why I thought it was hopeless. I felt pretty strong, but it was just like, especially when I grabbed that ball, it's so sharp, and it hurts so bad. Oh. All right.
Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just want to go train. I was not expecting to send today. That was pretty hopeless.
I was expecting.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
You
After your last go, when you
Okay.
just put your foot in the wrong spot.
right? I grabbed I grabbed this one right out of the start, and it's searing pain in my fingers because it's so sharp and my tips are so soft today. So that's when I was like, this is hopeless. But I just executed, on the sequence.
You just have to ignore the pain. Keep going.
Yeah. I'm always a little disappointed, right? Because that means this line is not as hard as I wanted it to be. Yeah, bad conditions. 3 or 4 sessions on this one? Anyway, that's not enough work for me to be like really psyched on it, And it's all relative, right? Like 5 years ago, this would be like my lifetime achievement project, and I'd be super psyched. So I get
another boulder.
yeah. So I think like no matter how much progress you make in climbing, you're just always going to want more to find that one that's at the perfect level, right? That I can pour seasons into.
If you had a project that took that long, you would have bailed on it years ago.
No. Oh well, yeah, maybe. True. There's some truth to that. Yeah, everybody has a sweet spot for like how unattainable they want it, like relative to their current climbing ability, right?
Yours is like here.
I mean, I put 3 seasons into my last project, so like here. Yeah, full clip. I had all the moves, and I think
You're like up
And I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna have to try hard, like really hard. So I bailed. And then I come here and I'm like, I'm disappointed. It's too easy.
Never happy.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. There's no such thing as happiness, Jen. Define happiness.
I don't know.
Exactly. Ask that question of anyone. You'll never get a definition.
Hanging out with the boulders with the bugs flying in your eyes.
You know what? That's as good as the definition as I've ever heard. It's a really cool line. I'm super happy to have it done. This is in the style that I love the most of all. I just love slippery footwork and holds that are in awkward angles. There's nothing better than that, than like really precise.
That's your definition of happiness.
That's my definition of happiness. Underclings and slippery feet. I need harder boulders. I'm gonna go do my sunset training. That's gonna be sweet. Jen's gonna keep climbing. Another happiness-filled day out at the Skyhook Boulder. Gonna run through a set of crusher and micro down by the water where hopefully the black flies are gonna be a little better. All right, 128 on the crusher, set of 4. Let's go.
I look like this. It's so sturdy.
Okay, let's switch it to a tree real quick and then I think we're probably okay. 128, crusher, set of 4, 20-second rest because it's getting dark.
No resting.
I won't. This is a good setup. I'm not gonna do very well. Oh, I'm still sore from last time.
Whoa.
No, it's fine.
It moved.
I know, but it's not escaping a tree.
Yes, it's sliding off the boulder.
Come on, fuck, I'm so wrecked. Holy shit. This is going badly. Really fucking badly.
Well, you tried harder today because yesterday or last time
Sen
you were
goes,
just
right?
like,
Yeah.
well, and you like weren't trying because you're like, I'll just come back and do it.
Yeah,
Day.
and Sen
you were like, no, I want to send now.
Well, Sen goes in bad temps, right?
Yeah.
Like you really pull hard in bad temps. I'm also not used to working out this proximal to the session, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Woo. Yeah, like Sen go session, soft skin, pulling like really over gripping. This is really sore. And actually, like the holds are bigger on that climb than usual, so it might be more of this. Micro's gonna be really bad though, just because we're gonna do it like with no rest. Oh, okay. All right, Jen, keep going if you can. That's 40. Come on. Okay. There you go.
No, it's far.
Oh goodness! Holy shit, Jen! I was like, oh, maybe it was a fluke, and left hand will be good. No, it's horrible. I think I'm gonna make it though. I'm feeling good about making it. Oh. Okay, yeah, that was good. So I was almost 10 seconds over my target. So left went pretty good. So I think sometimes I wonder if right hand, got hit more like on that ball in that particular grip,
yeah.
right? Yeah, because it's literally right hand onto that ball and then you stay on that literally until the end. So right hand got juiced. Oh. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I just got worked right on that.
Left hand's on. Oh yeah, and
left hand gets to move a bunch.
But when you pull on, you pull it with the right hand too.
Yeah, it's just heavy right hand the whole way. Okay, last one. Let's go. Oh, goodness. It's getting hard now, though. Oh, no. The thing is like when it's gonna go, you know there's no holding it. Like I don't explode off of this one as much as the small one because you just can't fight it. You're just like, it's done.
Well, it pulls you in and then it gets lighter, so you can like.
Well, yeah, but you know what But you know when it's time to go in. You're just like, not 1 second more. But yeah, it gets lighter when you go in, and so it doesn't explode out of your hands the same way that a weight stack.
Unless someone's pulling on you.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do 33 for you again because it did seem good. That was good. Nice, well done. Yeah, you got it. Come on, 40, 48. Nice, good set. Click it. Yeah, there you go. Come on, keep going. All right, going. Keep going. Yeah, good. Micro, let's go. This is majorly pre-fatigued because there's really no rest in between. So, not bad though. Interesting. That suggests that micro didn't get hit as hard on the project, which makes sense. The holds were large. Oh, left is worse. Way worse. Way worse. Oh my God. Yeah, left didn't get as much rest in between sets because Jen didn't go. And so you can really see the effect of the pre-fatigue. That was substantial. There was a 10-second difference between left and right. Oh, fuck. Ouch. Like I was saying to Jen, I find it much more likely to have explosive failures on micro versus the crusher. The crusher is just so obviously going to go. Micro is such a small edge, you're kind of always just holding it. Whereas crusher, you have a very good grip on it. When it starts to slide into a less advantageous position, there is simply no holding crusher. You cannot hold crusher with FDP alone. Ugh. All right, Jen, you're up. We did an isometric test quick. Jen was 40 pounds, so we used my power curve to figure out what 40 seconds would be. It's not going to be precise because that's my power curve, but let's go. All right, Jen, 40 seconds. Let's go. Well, come on, Jen, let's go. Come on. 40 seconds. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll lighten up your next step, but finish this one. Count it down and finish it up. Yeah, it was based on my power curve, so Jen could have a flatter power curve, or it could be that the isometric test sometimes overestimates your functional strength. Come on, let's go. Yeah, good. Oh, you're struggling. Let's go, come on. Come on. So Jen isn't hitting the 30-second mark on our first set. If you're gonna train that heavy, you need to up the reps. So Jen's gonna do 4 for the sake of time, but ideally she would do more. It's quite heavy, hey? You're doing this because it's so heavy, more than... Okay, let's drop the weight a little bit then. When you go too heavy, you don't get much of a workout. Come on, come on!
Ring finger.
Come on. Nice. Nice, nice.
That ring finger.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be doing. That's why you gotta be doing it. It'll get better. It'll get stronger. Jen has a weak ring finger from an old injury, and this is exactly the best method to even her fingers out. 27. Come on, let's go. Come on, pull it harder. Come on. Oh. Ring finger's getting toasted. Climbing on granite, being able to think about your fingers individually and pull with them individually is a superpower. Training on the micro for a period of time will develop that ability. You'll be able to tell which finger you're relatively pulling with in a way that I couldn't before I started training like this. Come on, keep going. Ring is terrible. Ring just straight, wow. Ring on that side?
Yeah, well,
that's fucked. Okay. All right, well that's a wrap, so that's a sesh. All right, let's pack this up and get out of here because it's gonna be dark. That's fun though. Love training at the boulders. All right, let's go.
Okay, one more set.
No! That's a good joke. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.